Hi, everybody. Welcome back to 3 Good Minutes. I'm Jen Frisk. This is Ryan Harding. Thanks for joining us and our office created team here at Newmark every week to chat about what is going on, real estate and otherwise. And this is a big week.
For many of us, our kids have gone back to school, or as my son calls it, Zoom school, which he has shortened to Zool, in the last couple of weeks, and many of them after Labor Day, which is today. So quite a bit going on after Labor Day with kids going back to school now that we are also still working from home.
That we are, and it's a challenge. We've talked to many of you, we're going through it ourselves, and I think the overall feeling right now is, where did summer go? What happened? We didn't get a break, and now we're back to it, and it feels kind of like it did in April.
Yeah, the message this week is you're not alone. Everybody's working on this together, and everybody has kids, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, roommates. Everyone's going back to a sense of the new normal at this point, and you're not alone in doing that. We're all trying to figure out how to work in the kitchen, how to create a conference room out of a dining room, how to put our kids in separate areas of a house so that they don't hear each other's Zoom schools. In my case, I have 2 kids in school in person as of today, and 2 kids that are still at home. And so figuring out the logistics of that as well and managing a business, it's a challenge.
Yeah, and I think sometimes we forget that, we talked about this, I think, in one of our very first episodes. We aren't just working from home. We're managing through a crisis at home. And frustrations can mount and tensions can build. And this isn't meant to be, just always positive all the time, because it isn't. I don't know if you saw, I think we were talking about this the other day, there's 150 mental health startups right now that are out for some sort of funding, which I think we can all agree there is 100% a need, and there has been a void in that space. But I mean, that's crazy to go from, I don't know what the number was before, but to go from nothing to what seems like not many to 150.
I think a lot of people have really taken stock in a number of things throughout this experience. One is, where do you live, right? The residential market has done tremendously well over the last 6 months. You moved. Another is, what's inside your house? How do I make it comfortable? And all of this, in fact, leads back to, what is my mental state? How do I keep healthy and happy and motivated and productive and efficient? And how do I keep my job when there's an entire pandemic around and I'm trying to figure out my family logistics at the same time?
Yeah, there's days when I would normally get up, I'd walk around, I'd say hi to my colleagues, I'd leave for a meeting, I'd walk downstairs and get a coffee. I would just do something to change it up or change the scenery. And now I look around my living room or Ryan's kitchen and wonder, how do I take a break? What do I do? Do I have to just keep grinding because I feel like I should, because that's the right thing to do right now? And it's hard. So I think we see you all looking and watching and participating in all of this content, which we are so grateful for. And reach out. We're here. We're in this just like you guys are.
The other thing we want to share is we really appreciate that many of you reshared our post a couple of weeks ago and our video from the survey results. That was clearly very interesting for a lot of people. We had more than 20,000 views of it. It's been reshared, I think, upwards of 50 times. So whatever those views are. So we really appreciate that too.
So
one good thing.
I can't wait every week.
So we release this every Thursday, and this Thursday is particularly special for me. So my one good thing is my twins, Blake and Brooklyn, who turn 4 this Thursday. And I think that as we go through this, one of the greatest parts about this has been family, and we call them the Bees and the Twinkies and the twins. But they are 2 of my 4 favorite little people in the whole world, and their birthdays this week. So my one good thing is their laughter and their excitement and their growth and their funny nature and their weirdness and everything they bring. 4 years ago on Thursday, they changed the world forever, and that is my one good thing this week.
Happy birthday to the Bees. And I'm Jen, and this is Ryan. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week we are going to be talking more office space, but get excited. We've got some big news coming.